President Trump is touting his growing relationship with Turkey while visiting Ankara for a two-day NATO summit. The president spent a part of his first day meeting with his Turkish counterpart and announced he would be lifting sanctions on that country that were put in place for purchasing a Russian air defense system in 2019. President Trump also said the U.S. is considering selling F-35 fighter jets to the sometimes controversial NATO ally.
It's a decision we're going to make. We have a very good relationship. I would think that many people, I can tell you, many people, including the people sitting right here, thinks, why wouldn't we do that? We have a better relationship with Turkey, and Turkey's been in many ways much more loyal than other countries that we think would be loyal. So something certainly we would consider.
Let's bring in former U.S. Ambassador to NATO Ivo Daalder. He's also a senior fellow at Harvard University's Belfer Center. What do you make of President Trump's comments and actions?
Well, it's a strange way to do business where the national interest of the United States apparently is subordinate to who is a friend of the president. Mr. Erdogan is, of course, the president of an ally. Turkey is a member of NATO. But it acquired these S-400 air defense missile systems from Russia, systems that pose a direct threat to the most advanced aircraft that the United States has, the F-35. And it was President Trump in his first administration who, because of that purchase, decided to halt the delivery of the F-35s. And it was President Trump who imposed those sanctions. Nothing has changed. Those missile systems, air defense systems, are still in Turkey. And as long as they're in Turkey, and as long as it's possible that they are deployed, they pose a threat to our security, and therefore we shouldn't be providing them with these advanced weapon systems.
President Trump is also set to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky tomorrow. What do you expect to come out of those talks?
Well, I hope, though expectations have to be measured, I hope the president will provide Ukraine with the Patriot defense missiles that it so desperately needs. It's running out of those interceptors. As a result, the number of Ukrainian casualties each and every day is going up. It's used to be a few here and a few there. Now it's 10, 20, 30 civilians killed by Russian ballistic missiles because, unfortunately, Ukraine has run out of these protective measures. So I hope that's what the president will do. We'll have to see whether he does. I also hope that the president recognizes that Ukraine right now is putting Russia on the back foot, and by targeting the energy and oil infrastructure inside Russia, as well as putting Russian occupation of Crimea in danger by targeting all kinds of logistical support structures within Crimea. This is the time when the United States should support Ukraine, put once again its shoulder behind Ukraine. Increase pressure on Russia, and indeed the president, who does have a relationship with Vladimir Putin, used that relationship to tell Vladimir Putin what he may not be hearing from his generals. He's losing this war, and it would be better to sue for peace and a ceasefire now than to try to continue to achieve something that he has not been able to achieve in 4+ years of active warfare.
Former Ambassador Ivo Daalder, thank you.
My pleasure.